He flew home for his first family reunion, but upon boarding, he found his seat occupied by a misbehaving child. Just as he was about to lose his temper, a flight attendant approached. Instead of removing the child, the attendant escorted Nick directly to first class. Meanwhile, Ella, editor-in-chief, was being harassed by a bald man, so she pulled Nick beside her as a shield, causing the harasser to back off. Throughout the flight, Ella buried herself in work, while Nick playfully experimented with the adjustable seat, trying to catch Ella's attention. Little did this domineering executive know, this young man would transform her life forever. Suddenly, the plane hit severe turbulence, causing violent shaking and panicking all passengers, even the flight attendants. As shaking intensified, cabin lights went out. Ella instinctively grabbed Nick's hand. He didn't pull away, but froze in breathless tension, unable to utter a word. Though she put it right here, this film could make even 40-somethings yearn for romance. Its appeal remains timeless after 30 years. After landing safely, Nick watched Ella gather her belongings. He finally asked for her name. Let us watch the goddess depart. As Nick's heart sank with longing, she seemed so extraordinary while he felt utterly ordinary. Then he spotted Ella's forgotten USB drive on the floor, unbuckled in a flash, and gave chase. But Ella was already driving off in her friend's car. The next day, Ella strode into the office with confidence. Her presence made everyone smile at her with admiration. But behind her back, they sneered, calling her an old woman who understood nothing of romance. Ella didn't care about the gossip. She focused only on excelling at her job and becoming the magazine's next editor-in-chief. But to her surprise, the boss gave the editor-in-chief position to Jonah. Ella was shocked and confused by the decision, when she was clearly the most qualified for the role. Then the boss's next words made her heart sink. He explained that while Jonah wasn't as capable as Ella, her cheerful personality, good rapport with colleagues, and innovative thinking would better serve the company's growth and innovation. Unlike Ella, who seemed perpetually serious, she lacked Jonah's energy and vibrancy. Ella didn't argue with the boss's assessment. She quietly accepted it and buried herself in work. But when Ella turned on her computer to check files, she discovered in horror her USB drive was missing. In her moment of panic, she noticed a note on her screen, saying a man came to deliver something earlier while she was busy. Ella quickly dialed the number from the note. Nick was partying at a bar with classmates. He excitedly gave her the address, and without hesitation, she headed straight for the bar. Though stepping into such a noisy place for the first time, she had one goal: retrieve the USB drive and return to work. But the USB drive isn't with Nick, so Ella has to accompany him home to retrieve it. As Ella exits the bar, she freezes in shock at the sight of a battered pink scooter. Never imagined she'd ride home on such a peculiar vehicle with Nick. But meeting Nick's earnest gaze, she silently accepts. When Ella fumbles with the helmet, Nick steps in to help. This moment gets snapped by Ella's colleague. Through the lens, they appear to be kissing. Explosive gossip. They'd only met briefly before. Yet Ella feels inexplicable trust toward him and follows Nick home. After retrieving the drive, Ella doesn't linger. She turns to leave, though Nick clearly wants to say more. The rejection stings like needles, piercing the young man's fragile heart. Little does he know, his goddess will soon pursue him. Next day, Ella strides into work confidently, but colleagues whisper nearby, casting strange glances, leaving Ella bewildered. Her best friend hands her a photo. That shocks Ella. She confronts her boss immediately, denying involvement in any company scandal. But the boss's words unsettle her again. What you point out that she said makes us want to wash our ass. She said, your shells I put free, I put. Maggie let a group teach him. Fairly, but that plays out better. It's beyond the syllabus. Ella stood frozen, unable to regain her composure. Past betrayal shattered after divorce. She reinvented herself as a 38-year-old single mom. Now her world revolves solely around her daughter and career, leaving no room for romantic pursuits. Seeking advice, her friend urged her to start dating again, arguing it would provide companionship and stable family life, even boosting her professional advancement. Returning home, she cranked up the stereo, sipping long-forgotten wine to soulful, unlocking her neglected wardrobe. A daring resolve began brewing within Ella. Shedding her corporate armor, she slipped into captivating attire, appearing unannounced at Nick's campus. She electrified the adolescent crowd. Nick never imagined Ella would seek him out. Let's go. Your call. This gives it the ability to process numeric data for projection map. To Brazil, dream destination for sure. Proximity reignited Nick's nervousness, while Ella's radiant beauty etched itself in his memory. After touring campus, parting ways, Ella unexpectedly invited Nick to dinner. His acceptance immediate. During their evening date, Nick spotted cutting-edge projection mapping at the entrance, magnetically drawn to the display. And this time, Ella joined his playful antics, all witnessed by their colleagues. They were astonished by Ella's transformation. Then on the rooftop, with the breeze whispering, Nick unexpectedly shared fresh design insights. An involuntary smile lit up Ella's face, her eyes gleaming with newfound admiration. Their encounters grew more frequent since. Ella grew accustomed to the quirky pink scooter. One drizzly night, Ella's sister called. Nick discreetly stepped away for privacy, but remembered sheltering her with his jacket. Unbeknownst to Nick, Ella's sister was setting up a blind date. A successful man who accepts you having a daughter. Her sister insisted over the phone. Urging immediate return, Ella reluctantly lied to Nick. My daughter's sick. I must go home. Nick dashed into the street, hailing a taxi. No longer boyish uncertainty, but resolute maturity in his eyes. Ella's lips curved in approval. Home. Ella prepped for the arranged date. The charming, wealthy suitor seemed perfect. Yet Nick's image lingered in her mind, leaving her distracted throughout, dooming the encounter to failure. Unfazed, Ella's bond with Nick deepened. They attended a fashion show together, rubbing shoulders with industry giants. Ella kept telling him to stay put, but when he saw a model fall with no one helping, his instinct drove him straight to the stage. The model wasn't hurt, but left embarrassed, leaving Nick stranded on stage. Luckily, the executives didn't scold Nick. They were actually impressed. After the show, Nick drives Ella home. The night deepens the mood, maybe not ready to end the night or part ways. They head to a dance party, sober yet charged with tension. They lose themselves in the... Nick drives her home again. He reaches for her hand, but she fumbles away, doubts swirling inside. That 20-year gap. Nick forces a smile. Good night. Her retreating figure stings him. He rings her bell, one last try. Hearing her daughter's out, he kisses her. No resistance. Was she waiting for this? That's it. They're together. Early next morning, Ella rushes Nick out. Her sister and daughter are coming back. Can't let them see this. He dresses quickly. At the door, Ella stops him, plants a sweet kiss. Nick melts, but stepping out later, Ella spots signs on a tree. Arrows on the ground. Following the arrows step by step, he was amazed to discover a voice recorder under the chair. As he put on headphones, Nick's voice immediately filled his ears. Nick asked Ella out on a date. Thrilled, she hopped on his unique pink scooter, and together they zigzagged through the city streets. Beaming with joy, Ella rediscovered life's beauty, fueling her inspiration and creativity at work. Her remarkable transformation earned cheers from colleagues, who believed she'd achieve even greater heights. But life often takes unexpected turns, and reality delivers dramatic shifts. During one date, Nick suddenly poured his heart out to Ella. Overjoyed, Ella hung on his Then, her daughter's unexpected call shattered the moment. We did say I want to get me out of here. No. If I could get it, did you? But wait. We give them set film video. Control. Come on. Don't to our advantage, God. He's so cool to talk to. Thank you. That's it. He's give us by saying for the who have you this moment. Nick was left speechless. He never confronted these harsh realities and couldn't offer Ella any solutions. Finally, Ella walked away heartbroken, believing permanent separation was for the best. After the breakup, Nick spiraled into depression. He became a recluse, cutting off all contact, as if he lost all passion for life. Ella wasn't faring better either. Her career hit a wall. That day, a major client, but they couldn't find any satisfactory photos. By chance, the boss noticed Nick on Ella's computer wallpaper and immediately decided Ella should ask Nick to shoot this ad campaign. Though Ella tried to refuse, her boss flatly agreed and warned her in a threatening tone that if she couldn't get him to shoot, she'd be fired. Cornered with no choice, Ella had to find Nick again and ask for his help. Their reunion was awkward and distant, unable to rekindle what they had. Though reluctant, Nick agreed to the shoot. He hoped to win Ella back through this. But while chatting with Ella's friend, he accidentally uncovered a shocking secret. Everything Ella did with him before was just to secure his promotion. Nick's heart sank, but to spare Ella's dignity, he didn't confront her. Instead, in front of everyone, he kissed her fiercely, maybe to vent his frustration, or to publicly humiliate her. During the shoot, the photographer's unreasonable demands made him snap, feeling like a laughingstock. He refused further humiliation and quit the project. Ella rushed after him, pleading with Nick to finish the shoot, but she was still prioritizing work, and Nick couldn't take it anymore. Freedom. But Jaiho hopes Badranji by John. Says I must celebrate in Sanya. No, all you need to do is just go to Sanya to celebrate. When he turned to find Ella's boss watching coldly. Nick froze momentarily like a child caught misbehaving, because even now, he instinctively thought of Ella's well-being. Watching Nick walk away disappointed, Ella felt a wave of guilt and self-blame. Afterwards, Ella lost her job over this incident, and her sense of self, but only in this low point. Could she truly hear her inner, seeing others ride the pink scooter? She couldn't find hers anywhere. The old sign still hung on the tree by the entrance, but now its arrow was gone, leaving no direction. Then, Ella quietly took out the recorder. The moment she heard Nick's voice, she felt an unprecedented sense of security. At that moment, she realized she'd fallen deeply for the boy 20 years her junior. She refused to let reality shackle her feelings, so she decided to find Nick and pursue her love. She marched into Nick's classroom at his university, only to be mistaken for a substitute teacher when she was asked to teach the class. Under everyone's gaze, Ella stood frozen in panic, but when her eyes met Nick's, she resolved to fight for her happiness one more time. I want to know what you got, shit. We buy some more, yo. You fucking scarred me, if you're special. Ella responded by kissing him resolutely. In that instant, she cast aside age and societal chains, and embraced her true love. Love can be this unpredictable. Amidst the vast ocean of humanity, we found the one destined for us. As long as our hearts burn with passion, we must courageously embrace our own happiness.